The slab in this one, Corbin Burnes. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Caught in a rundown now. The relay. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. Trey Turner now. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Gets the call, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. A gigantic blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Mullins should have this one. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Showing the slab in today's game. Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Got him. And there's 1 down.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. That was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Fastball for a strike. Wheeler. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. And a foul ball. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it. No, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
2 outs, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still behind by. And we're back. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Burns back to work. Fought off foul.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
Play umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Bill, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
This is Bryson Stott. And that one in the air center field. Mullins makes the grab. 2 down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 2nd. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Come on and missed 96 with that fastball. O'Hearn batting in the cleanup spot. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Just missed. That one a little bit high. 2-0.
2-0.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Takes it in for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can't it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And delivers outside. That one ripped way back there. And it hits the top of the wall. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Yeah.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. The Phillies up by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Two gone with runners at the corners. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Top of the zone for a called strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one 95 to finish him off.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great.
New inning getting started. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
The right-hander back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Burns, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and a quick out, number 1. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and the speedy runner is on at first. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Pitch out, but no action. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough.
Runner takes off. And first offering is fouled off. Rojas off the first with 2 away.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And here it comes. In the air to left center, Rojas sizing this one up. 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Gunnar Henderson was a unanimous choice for American League Rookie of the Year in 2023. Got off to a slow start, but finished the season with 28 homers, playing as the Orioles' everyday shortstop. You know, Adley Rutschman nearly won the award in 2022. The future is bright for the Orioles.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Henderson became the first Orioles player to win Rookie of the Year since Cal Ripken Jr. did it in 1982. It only took Gunnar 1 season to start doing things the Orioles haven't seen done since Cal was playing on the team. Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
The pitch. Swing and a bouncer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Bryce Harper. The pitch. Big swing and a miss.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got.
And that one hammered. Mullins on his horse. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Castellanos swings, drills one to center. And that ball is out of here. He hammers one out to center. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Liner, base hit. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now it is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 so far. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Now, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1.
Brandon Marsh.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Swings through that.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayes has it sized up. Brings it in for the third out. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's one down. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And that's in there at the knees. Outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And now
Ball.
it's even 1-1. middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Doubled in his first AB. That pitch gets the corner. Strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for the Orioles. We go to the top of the fifth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Rojas, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. That one is gone. A massive home run. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
This one smoked on its way out of here. That was blasted to the moon. It's 5-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Trey Turner. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now here is Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-0. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Coming on for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the fifth. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Alec Bohm. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
So it's
Back now at Oriole Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Austin Hayes. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And they'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Mateo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg.
Now the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance.
Over to stop for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they've been held scoreless through 5. It's the Phillies 6 and the Orioles nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. JT Realmuto steps in. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. This ball's chopped on the ground. They get 1 on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. That one lifted to left. And he can't make the play. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The Phils leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. The punch out there, and 1 gone.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And there's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Now back.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. That one catches the corner for a strike. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around third. He'll score. It's 6-2. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Mountcastle stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. 2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter now, Johan Rojas. The pitch. A big swing and a miss. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Tate, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One and 2 here. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Schwarber jumps out of the way of ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 down. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Schwarber, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Wow. He did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Harper at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fought off foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And a swing and a miss there.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Castellanos swings and lifts a high fly ball. Deep left field. One runs in, and it hits the fence. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Big RBI for him right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So 2 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mullins moving back for it, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 10-4. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough.
Now on the bump, Mike Baumann. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. And it's fouled away. Well struck right field. And it's off the wall. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. 4 runs already in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. The lead has exploded. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Jorge Mateo now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Westberg now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. No play. That's an infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Hard on the ground to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Rutschman stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Westburg over at second. Henderson at first. One gone. Base hit center field. Around third. He will score. It's now 10-5.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
Now a chance for Anthony Santander. There's a strike.
0-1.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And he boots it. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's 10-6. Goes to third, but he beats it. And everyone's safe. So one out with two aboard. Brian O'Hearn comes up to hit. There's a strike. Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. Boom. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering way upstairs. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. He's already homered in this game. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Lined into right. Santander brings it in. 1 down. The tag, and they get it in second. That's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4-3s or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out, and that is the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 away. So digging in, Austin Hayes. That misses.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. That one ripped. That's back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Ripped to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And here is Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. One out, runners at first and second. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Third baseman number 2.
Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the zone, 0-1. Foul ball there. First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 10-7.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. They often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and
well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Tate.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And that gets down in the corner. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
3 hits in this one, all of them for extra bases. What a game. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair.
1-0.
His timing was great.
Boom. The next to hit takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out. So up next, Bryson Stott. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-7. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Over to first. And that's the third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A massive home run. And they close the gap. It's 12-8.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that.
O'Hearn in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Phillies leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2 to count.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Struck him out looking. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Ryan Mountcastle. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. Right through there, got him. And that is the ball game.